Echoes of blood and steel. Crossed 1. Battle of Gaugamela, 331 BC. Alexander the Great versus Persian Empire. Sweeping desert landscape under a blazing sun. Persian chariots roar forward, scythes spinning. Alexander leads a wedge formation, his armor gleaming. Dust clouds rise as cavalry crash into each other. Arrows blot out the sun. Darius flees in the chaos. A Macedonian flag rises over the corpses. Crossed 2. Battle of Cannae, 216 BC, Rome versus Carthage. Open Italian plains. Roman legions march with discipline. Cut to Hannibal's calm gaze as his troops encircle the enemy. Overhead view of the double envelopment. Screams, blood, chaos. Piles of bodies form as the trap tightens. Vultures circle above as silence returns. Cross 3. Battle of Hastings, 1066 AD, Normans versus Anglo-Saxons. Fog over English hills. Saxons form a shield wall. Norman cavalry charges, spears glinting. Arrows rain from above. Cut to King Harold being struck in the eye. Battle cries echo as the Normans take the high ground. The English crown lies in the mud. Crossed 4. Battle of Ain Jalut, 1260 AD, Mamluks vs Mongols. Dry Palestinian valley. Mongol horsemen charge fiercely. Mamluks lie in wait, hidden behind hills. Sudden ambush with swords flashing in the sun. Horses fall, dust and metal collide. A lone Mongol banner falls. The unstoppable are finally stopped. Crossed 5. Fall of Constantinople, 1453 AD, Ottomans versus Byzantines. Dark clouds over the ancient city. Giant Ottoman cannons fire at the Theodosian walls. Byzantine defenders prepare with fear in their eyes. A final charge as janissaries storm through the breach. The Hagia Sophia looms in the background. The last emperor dies sword in hand. Crossed 6. Battle of Lepanto, 1571 AD, Holy League versus Ottoman Empire. Mediterranean Sea glistens under sunrise. Hundreds of galleys collide. Muskets and cannons fire across the waves. Sailors board enemy ships, swords clashing. Flames engulf wooden hulls. Sea turns red as the sun sets over burning sails. Crossed 7. Battle of Vienna, 1683 AD, Holy Roman Empire versus Ottomans. Ottoman tents cover the plains. Inside the city, defenders prepare for a final stand. Sudden charge by Polish hussars from the hills. Horses thunder, wings rattling. Janissaries fall back. A cross is raised over the battlefield as the siege breaks. Crossed 8. Battle of Austerlitz, 1805 AD, Napoleon versus Third Coalition. Early morning mist. Napoleon on horseback overlooks the battlefield. Russian and Austrian troops advance. Suddenly, French troops emerge from fog-covered ridges. Artillery booms. Cavalry splits the enemy line. Sun breaks through clouds as Napoleon claims his greatest victory. Crossed 9. Battle of Gettysburg, 1863 AD, Union versus Confederacy. Rolling American hills, smoke and cannon fire. Union and Confederate lines clash violently. Bayonet charges, wounded cry out. A lone bugle plays amid silence. Flags fall, rise again. The cost of brother against brother hangs heavy in the air. Cross 10. Battle of the Somme, 1916 AD, WWI, Allies versus Germany. Gray skies, muddy trenches. Soldiers go over the top. Machine guns open fire. Barbed wire and gas. Explosions light up the horizon. Faces covered in mud and fear. Over 1 million casualties in a never-ending nightmare. Crossed 11. Battle of Stalingrad, 1942–1943 AD, WWII, USSR versus Nazi Germany. Frozen city ruins. Soviet snipers hide in shadows. German tanks roll through rubble. Apartment blocks explode. Civilians flee underground. One shot, one kill, the turning point of the Eastern Front. Snow falls over bodies buried in stone and fire. Cross 12. D-Day Normandy landings. 1944 AD, WWII, Allies versus Nazi Germany. Dawn over the stormy English Channel. Allied ships approach. Gates drop. Soldiers storm the beach under machine gun fire. Sand turns red. Explosions tear craters in the ground. A soldier drags his friend to cover. The liberation of Europe has begun. Cross 13. Battle of Berlin, 1945 AD, WWII, USSR versus Nazi Germany. Soviet tanks roll through smoking streets. The Reichstag looms in the distance. German youth soldiers defend in desperation. Artillery shakes the earth. Close combat in subway tunnels. Red flag raised over the Reichstag. The Third Reich ends in fire.